Hi everyone, my name is Michalec. I am a social scientist based at the University of Bristol Cybersecurity Research Group. Our paper will present industry responses to the European Directive on Network and Information System Security, or NIS for short. I know it's quite a mouthful. This is based on 30 interviews with critical infrastructure stakeholders across the UK. Functioning of our society depends on critical infrastructures, by which we mean facilities providing water, energy, healthcare, transport, or similar services. These systems use so-called operational technologies to provide such services. Operational technologies is an umbrella term for engineering equipment traditionally built for safety and resilience. And what's interesting is that these operational technologies have been going through modernization. They're now slowly blending with IT and slowly connecting to the internet, and it's done to make the most of the promises of innovation such as big data, IoT, or machine learning algorithms. However, this creates new dangers for cybersecurity. There could be blackouts in power stations, pollution of water supply, or hacked traffic lights. And this directive aims to prevent us from the worst case scenario and improve the baseline level of security across critical infrastructures in Europe. However, critics have questions whether NIS could become a tick box exercise or indeed whether NIS could lead to long-term improvements in security practices. Therefore, our research seeks to understand how the expertise in critical infrastructure security is created. The notion of technical expertise is crucial to understand, as it's increasingly influencing the direction of policies like NIS. Usually, policymakers don't have the technical expertise to make the key decisions alone, and as a result, a fascinating interface of policy experts, IT experts, and OT experts emerges. So, our findings are as follows. First of all, without OT-specific expertise, security advice risks becoming a trope. So we introduced the term security trope to analyze common beliefs about security, which require a further level of detail before they can be successfully applied to the OT context. Since OT tropes are quite generic, they lead to creation of advice, which can be easily marketed at mass scale. However, and also because OT tropes are quite vague, they can appeal to professionals from diverse backgrounds. So our paper discusses the issues that arise from following 4 tropes in detail, and these tropes are: first, air gapping means security; second, innovation is inevitable, we can't shape the Internet of Things; 3, security solutions are the same across the sectors; 4, raising awareness leads to security. So our second finding is that NIS implementation faces a dilemma. There is an increasing pressure to recruit OT security experts, by which we mean practitioners skilled in both engineering and computer science. Meanwhile, the quality and expertise of OT security professionals is inconsistent, and that's because of the varied routes into the career. The profession itself is quite new. So without recognized qualifications, employers face a challenge to identify capable candidates. As the question of NIS implementation is positioned in the center of this dilemma, we risk that poorly evidenced and OT inappropriate advice will be circulated to influence key security decisions. Furthermore, we argue that filling this skills gap is more than simply a matter of supply and demand in OT. As NIS pertains to services essential for the society, it requires attention to public values such as privacy, sustainability, or affordability. And going deeper, our research analyzed types of policy implementation practices. So, for example, how technical advice interacts with policy decisions. We wanted to highlight that critical infrastructures play an active role in shaping policy responses, and their role reaches far beyond compliance. As such, we found 4 types of policy practices: compliance, workarounds, going above and beyond policy remit, and finally, negotiation of policy. We developed this classification and supported with empirical data in the full version of the paper. And finally, we conclude the research with 5 policy recommendations. Similarly, you can find them in the full paper. I encourage you to read it. So that's it from us. I'm happy to take questions over email, Slack, and other channels. Bye now!